Um, okay, hello everybody. Hello, miss. My name is Franklin Fabian Mendoza Lopez, and today I'm going to talk about boys and girls need a father to grow into mature adults. Okay, so what I am going to talk about specifically is the new laws in Honduras, a point of view of a woman, and a personal experience. So after all, we have to do an introduction. So many children around the world grow up with with a father figure at home, and this has been seriously related to their maturity as they enter adulthood. However, we must question whether or not this is really an influential factor. So to understand more about this, we must know why parents leave their families and how this affects them. Okay. So the new laws in Honduras. So in the newspapers La Gaceta, there's a decree. I don't know how to say it, sorry. It's the decree number 92 dash 2013. It has 27 articles, and the name of the law is sorry for reading because I want to say it good. A special law for fatherhood and maternity, responsible maternity. So overall, these articles says that the child needs to have both of his last names, his father's and his mother's name. And also there is 34,372 children whose parents refuse to give their last name. And as we can see, Francisco Morazan has 5,126 children without a father figure. And as we can see also, a lot of departamentos, sorry, they have over 1,000 cases, 1,000, 3,000, 2,000, 5,000, 6,000, and this is very, very sad. Okay, so in Honduras, in Tegucigalpa, the men put 4,045 children and failed responsibility. Sorry. In San Pedro Sula, 3,322 children are registered who don't know their parents, and more than 5,400 minors have been separated from their parents at the Mexican border since July of 2017. About the last point, this was very critical around the world, not only in Honduras, because all around the world this was like a big news, because you have to separate a kid from his parents. So this is mine. Okay, so a point of view of a woman. So, well, Vivian Mendoza, it's my mom. So when I get this topic, I said to her if I can make some questions about when I was a baby and when my father was with me. So at my first years of being alive, around my 10 months, the connection between my father and me was very strong. he always visited me like once or twice a week. Um, he gave me food, he changed my diapers, and a beautiful thing that my mother says is was it was when he when I wanted to sleep, he always carried me, and I automatically done. So, all right, I slept. Um, for my mother, it was beautiful to see that I had a father figure for my first years of life. But when I was like 1 year old, when my siblings came to life, he left us. It's very sad, right? But my mother was enough brave to take care of me and my siblings. So okay, so here goes my experience. All right, Franklin Mendoza, that's me. By the way, same shirt. Um, so when I was little, like when I was in third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, I didn't know who was my father. And since I was born, I thought it was my my grandfather, sorry. And and even I call my grandfather dad. And so it was very rough for me the first year of my life. Um, but when I was like 11 years old, it was the first time that I meet him. I met him, and I don't know. We were like so alike. We have the same height, the same color skin, and the facial expressions. Um, since that day, I have been texting with him like probably once a week, twice a week, because he's very busy with his work. Um, but he's a nice person, a really nice person. When I was in the university, when we were in presential classes, sorry, um, sometimes like once or twice a week, he always called me and she said like, and he said like, are you free? Are you out of the university? And we went to eat, sorry, and and we talk and all that. So one day, when we were eating, he told me that he felt really bad because he left me and all my brothers, my siblings. And since that day, I knew that I was not going to be like him. So I want to be a good father, the father that I have never had. So in conclusion, um, it's a really sad topic to talk about because here in Honduras is very regular to see. Like if you ask to three to three persons, almost to three people, sorry, almost like two of them are going to say that they don't know who is his parents, who's dad, specifically, because it is what it is. The fathers are very responsible. Some one of them. Um, but for the person who is affected by, like me, it's like a lesson to learn. For example, for me, if I am going to be a dad, I'm going to be the dad that I have never had. So be with them, taking care of them, feed them, and playing with them. So this is my presentation. I hope you like it, and thanks for your attention.